So you've decided to consider Jacob Frazier as a candidate for your organization. Great. Before you make a decision, it's important that you know just how to use your Jacob to its fullest potential. Let's go through the basics, shall we? Jacob is a real stand-up guy. He loves to create things almost to a fault. Things he enjoys creating are music, films, various vegetarian dishes, long-lasting friendships, and toast. His love of making stuff began as a little tiny baby man, when he would create masterful pieces of art cinema, in the form of terrible stop-motion Lego movies. He later moved on to bigger and better things, such as making still terrible movies, but with people actually in them, and forming a rock band, which would later turn into a lifelong passion. Golly. The point of all this is that Jacob is a man of many skills. He is masochistic enough to have learned on his own the ins and outs of music production, live sound, video production and editing, image editing, and design principles on his own, later supplemented with education and work experience. This makes him a veritable Swiss Army knife of making stuff. Except this is one attractive Swiss Army knife. Hoo. At this point you're probably like, great, but how does he SWOT? Well, let's use a little chart thing everyone is so fond of these days. In the strengths corner we have dependability, tenacity, curiosity, and Salt Lake City. A weakness of Jacob's is his somewhat introverted nature, and perceived awkwardness. Well, okay, it's real awkwardness, but he uses it to his advantage, most of the time. As far as Jacob's opportunities, an obvious one would be to be hired. Ahem. Also, using his unique set of skills to produce, for example, a stellar short film, would grant him attention without him having to be too extroverted. And some threat to him are discouragement, the increasingly demanding job market that insists on higher skill ceilings that nevertheless keep wages low, and bears. Well, there you have it. Jacob Frazier is a golden content-making nugget that is just rearing and ready to go. You'll love not only his skills, but his passion and arguably funny sense of humor too. So, what are you waiting for? Get yourself a Jacob Frazier today.